Hey everybody, Lorelia here, just doing a quick video. Doing it here from my car. I don't know if you've heard, but rate hikes have went up on student loans. And you know, I mean, I've been telling people we are in a new economy. I've had people who have debated me on the changes that are going to be going forward with student loans, but rest assured, the changes are only for federal loans. That does not impact private loans. And I think I'm just going to do another video on private loans because I truly feel like private loans are the devil. But for those who have federal loans, the rates are going up. So I know you may be wondering, okay, Lorelia, you know, student loans, yeah, I have them. But, you know, what's next? I can't get rid of them. Well, you know, I am the messenger who truly believes that you cannot get rid of them. I've had many people who've contacted me and said, you know, I've saw videos with you assisting people with removing student loans off your credit report. But the one thing that I always share with people, that does not remove your responsibility. Everybody has a different circumstance which causes the information to be removed. And so I do get a lot of emails where people are saying to me, can you help me remove them? And the first thing that when we go to the next step, of course, is a consultation. It's not, you know, a free email. So for those who may email me, the one thing that I always ask in a consultation is, are you still responsible for the loan? Meaning, are you still paying on them? And the first thing they say, well, yeah. Well, you know, my thing is this. There are a lot of people who are claiming they have the magic trick letter, the magic strategy to remove it off their credit report. And although that may be the case, some people may truly have a strategy to have it removed. It doesn't remove your responsibility for paying. And I think a lot of people feel like that if they can remove the information off their credit report, they can remove their responsibility of the loan. And unfortunately, that's not how the law works. That's why I'm a big advocate of knowing what you can do to cure the default. There are many people who reach out to me and they don't even know that. They don't even know how to cure the default. And so I help people with that because we still can ride the wave of the current laws that are in place for federal student loans. And I've said in many videos before, there is no reason, there's absolutely no reason why a person should be in default with their federal student loans. If they are in default, it's because of lack of information. And it goes back to what I've said before. Many people do not want to pay for access. Now, is the information free? Yes, it is. But that does not mean that I am supposed to literally show every single person who emails me and say, hey, I need to talk to you. Can you help me figure this out? That is something that you as a person have to do, because I've said, in this economy, there's no time to be an economic victim. If you are that person who feels like, oh the person who is currently the president, my life is over. If you are currently dealing with that mindset, if you currently feel like that is the case with your situation, is because you have lack of information and lack of knowledge. And I know I'm going to do a separate video, but I'm going to specifically have a book that is really going to address that. It's going to address many of the things that I talk about on this channel of individuals dealing with credit, dealing with debt, and now a lot of the new stuff that I'm going to be talking about, because I truly feel like that people don't have, the credit and debt is just a small issue. It's much deeper than that. It's much deeper than rebuilding your credit and getting rid of debt, because most people really what they're doing is getting out of debt to get back into debt. If you listen to most people, they will tell you, well, I want to raise my credit score because I want to buy this. Well, I want to get rid of debt so I can be able to do this. And all you are doing is getting back into debt. And so, of course, that's a blanket statement because, you know, everything is relative. So, it really depends on the person and their situation, but I'm only going by the people that contact me. What I've noticed is that income is small in terms of what they're bringing in, and they feel like that if for some reason, if I can increase my credit score, my income can go up. And it can, if there is a strategy behind it, which is why I've said now my focus is primarily with helping individuals that once they get to the rebuilding their credit step, what's next. And, you know, and like I said, that could be, you know, starting a business, investing in some things, more so than I've rebuilt my credit and, you know, I'm going to get back in debt. So going back to, you know, I know I've touched on a lot of things and it may seem like I'm everywhere with this video, but a lot of changes are happening. I mean, I think that a lot of the laws that are in place now, I've told people in 2016 during the presidential election, I'm not a Nostradamus. I don't have an insider, you know, person who's telling me things. It's just that understanding the nature and the history of, you know, finance in this country and student loans being a very big bubble. You know, like I said, we really are not really seeing the brunt of what's going to happen. I mean, what was it, about a week or two ago, the new person has been appointed by the Department of Education. What's Betsy DeVos? She just appointed a new person over the whole of that area for student loans. And of course, it is somebody who is from the for-profit industry. So, you know, once again, I mean, I think there is going to be a total revamping of any current laws that are in place for student loans. I truly feel like that. And the revamping that's going to occur is going to hurt more people than help them. That's why I said if you were unable in the last economy, I mean, in the last presidential, the last presidential race, or should I say whoever was, I can't say it, but I can't talk, but whoever was the president prior to our current president, if you were not able to financially prosper in terms of getting your student loan debt intact, now is the time to do something. And that's why I'm always, you know, I'm unapologetic about saying this. You need the education, whether you get it from me or somebody else, but get it from someone. If you're getting it from me, go to www.diycredithub.com so you can get help, because this is not the economy to be a economic victim. Because I'm telling you, and I'm going to do a separate video on that, individuals who are economic victims are going to be financially slaughtered. And you know, the term is not nice, but they are going to be. And like I said, I'm not going to touch, because this video could be another 20 minutes, but I'm going to do a separate video on that. But once again, if you need help with understanding the whole landscape of how to rebuild your credit, student loans, or what have you, you need to be in a do-it-yourself credit hub, www.diycredithub. Make sure you sign up for the premier level. And if you're just getting started, you're new to me and seeing me here on this platform, make sure you get a free copy of my book. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling, www.yourmoneymentor.com/free book. Once again, talk to you next video. Bye-bye.